Out how many thousands of people in this country have run for office to be a member of this body since 1974, pledging to get our fiscal house in order on both sides of the aisle, pledging to secure Social Security, pledging to secure Medicare, pledging to make sure that our debt is under control. Good, meaning men and women from all across this country on both sides of the aisle that have run for office with that sentiment. And what stands in their way is not their desire, their heart. It is a badly broken budget process. I have surmised that just about every sin, the political sin that we commit in this body is due to a budget process that is broken. There are 50 acceptable pathways to failure and one pathway to success. We reward failure and delay, and we push power to the top, and we completely rob members on both sides of the aisle of the ability to have honest debate and to make real changes to what we are doing here from a legislative policy every single year. I think about my colleagues on the other side of the aisle that I know want to see our fellow Americans do just as well as my colleagues on this side of the aisle. But we have gotten to the point that we can't even have an intellectually honest conversation because of the rules that we operate under hamstring our honesty. We take scores, static scores from the Congressional Budget Office and judge things 10 years out that quite candidly are always wrong. We use political talking points at every step of the way. So one of the things that I hope that will come of this commission is not just looking at the programs and how we solve some of the problems like Medicare and Social Security, but let's please fix a broken budget process that leads us to failure year in and year out. This body and most people don't have the discipline to overcome a badly broken process. And we need a better process, Mr. Chairman. I think that is paramount. The other thing that I want to impress upon this group, and I want to impress upon the American people, is that it is time for us to lay down arms and fear-mongering when it comes to Social Security and Medicare. As the chairman of the Social Security Subcommittee, I will tell you, and I will promise my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, as well as the American people, that there will not be a single bill that comes across the Ways and Means desk that cuts Social Security, period. So let's end the debate. Let's not get caught up in fear-mongering. Let's have an intellectually honest conversation. One of the biggest problems that we have is that when one side stands up and says something about Social Security, the other side immediately makes them a villain. We have to talk about every single part of that program. Waste, fraud, and abuse, improper payments, the revenue side, changes to the benefit side. All of that has got to be put into the conversation so that we can protect our seniors and those closest to retirement, and we can preserve the program. So as we move through this, Mr. Chairman, let's be intellectually honest, and let's be brave enough not to use the most important program that we have for our seniors as a political tool. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.